Alrighty, let's dive into some news from the week. And like we said, a lot of it's going to revolve around some hardware, which is always fun. And we've got our awesome thumbnail up on the TV here.
With a thumb in it.
With a thumb. It's a thumbnail with a thumb.
The thumbnail.
I love how that turned out. I just absolutely love it. And Andy Cam did some editing magic and masked the phone so that we could get the exposure perfect on the phone so you could see the camera modules in there.
I love how the unboxing knife just pops in the corner.
I know, and it's the texture on that. Robbie, who got you that knife?
I think that was another in-law purchase. It was like in a Christmas stocking kind of thing. Okay. So like between that and that little extension cord that we use, like literally every single day. I remember
getting both of those things. It looks like a cobalt knife.
Yeah, I think it's
cool. Yeah, it's a nice knife. It just looks good on
very
camera.
distinct color.
Yeah. It's the texture on it, and it's a nice color, and we use a lot of blue. Obviously, that's kind of our main accent color that we use for the brand, and so it's just a nice little pop. I love it. But yeah, main announcement that we want to talk through is the 6A. Pixel Buds Pro are up for pre-order, so if you're interested in those, you can go snag those. $199.
$199. Yep.
We're excited to test those. We're excited to get those in the office and test those.
Am,
I'm very excited.
I feel like if Google delivers, and I put this in my post yesterday, if they deliver on everything that they're saying about these, I feel like $199 is a very solid price, because obviously there's really good headphones out there for $100, even less really if you want it. But there's some really, really good headphones out there for what are AirPods Pro now? They're $250.
They're $250, but always on sale.
Right. Always on sale for like $230 or $220.
There's some other ones out there that are $300, whatever. If Google can deliver on everything really well, $199 is a super solid price for these.
So let's go through, just for anybody who's listening who hasn't heard us talk about these before. Let's run through some of those features.
No idea.
Gabe says, "I know Robbie."
They're headphones. I'm joking. I wrote the article yesterday. I'm joking. They're headphones by Google.
That's what they are.
So they did away with the thorn, which is cool.
Very nice.
The design is different. The case is pretty much the same, but they look like they're going to be way more comfortable. They have custom 11 millimeter drivers. They have the capacitive touch in them, which is awesome because we missed that on the A series.
Yep.
They have. I can't remember exactly what they called it, but it's active pressure relief around. So no one's ears are identical, so they may or may not create a perfect seal when you put them in, but there's some pressure relief that goes on that also helps with the noise canceling and pass through and all of that stuff. Obviously, assistant built in. They're saying 11 hours off the case if you're not using noise canceling.
Right.
31 hours of use with the case because it's a wireless charging USB-C case, water resistant, 3 mics in each earphone. And
I think one of the
go ahead.
One of the killer features too is going to be Google's ML, like machine learning stuff that they've been working on with Meet and all the stuff using dual array microphones. Like they're going to be able to use that stuff for their ANC on this. So it's not, like Bose and Sony are the ones to me that come to mind when I think of like just amazing noise cancellation. And, I feel like Google has the ability probably in the smarts and the research and the data to probably create some amazing noise canceling with these. Right. But I think that the step up is what Gabe just mentioned, the thing that it can basically detect if that ear is not quite sealed and adapt for that, because I don't know that any other earbud has ever attempted to even do something like that. I am seeing a voice accelerometer and motion detection accelerometer and gyroscope.
Yeah, and gyroscope.
What is that for?
Well, in one of the things I was reading, it says it uses that for in-ear detection and the play pause and something else. So I'm not exactly sure why it's called voice, but it says that those are
I know why. I know why it would need a gyroscope though, for because they're going to be doing the crap. What is the audio where if you're whatever's sitting in front of you? Spatial audio. Yeah. So you need a gyroscope for spatial audio because the gyroscope informs the device where it is in space, basically.
Where you're turning.
Okay.
That's exactly yeah.
But yeah, as Robbie was saying, the machine learning and AI and what Google's done, this is an opportunity for them to take what they've done with the Pixel cameras and apply that to headphones.
Right.
They don't have to be the most premium, best speakers ever made, but Google's machine learning and Google's smarts, even if it becomes like their own custom tensor chip that they use in the headphones down the road, whatever, it can take what's a really good set of headphones and turn them into one of the best on the market through software. Because, like it or not, Google's camera on their phone is one of the best phone cameras out there.
Yep.
Now, it depends on who you talk to, and it depends on what you're doing with the camera. Are there some cameras that do certain things better? Yes. But the combination of software and the camera on the Pixel phone make it the most well-rounded shooter out there.
Well,
So.
and they've touted some of the engineering and design that have gone into headphones before that didn't quite deliver. So I'm hoping they've hired folks that are working on these headphones and I'm hoping that they iron out some of the kinks.
Yeah, because the original Pixel Buds, not the A series, but the ones before that, the first wireless ones, they were really good in a lot of aspects.
Oh, yeah.
All they have to do is move the bar forward a little bit from an audio standpoint, but then deliver on the things, because the issue with those was the connectivity issues and then the lag.
I was putting in my backyard. I had my truck pulled up to the back of my carport. So I'm literally 50 feet away from not even 50 feet, 40 feet away from my phone, going out and picking up my discs as I was putting in the backyard.
It's not a football field.
And kept cutting out. I'm like, what the heck? I just took them out. Like, it gets so frustrating.
I remember Joe walking like from his desk to one other side of the office one
like,
time
nope,
and like hearing him yell because his headphones cut out.
Well, it's like they... I don't know. Maybe I just stopped wearing them for long enough that I was wearing them for a little bit there, like working out with my phone in my pocket, and they were doing better. And I was like, oh yeah, they're fine now. I think I probably even said it on this podcast, like, oh yeah, they're doing fine now. But I really only had them like I had my phone in my pocket. But they'll even cut out sometimes with my phone even in my pocket.
That was
like,
the
what
weird
the
thing
heck?
for me, is that there was really no rhyme or reason, because I used to, my wife kind of commandeered mine, but I would wear them when I would mow because they fit me really well, and I liked wearing.
And they would plug your ear nicely,
Right.
Which is
It was literally only in my front yard when I was taking a left turn. It's like
loop.
some weird
frequency,
like universal equation. My phone was in my pocket.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anywho, I'm stoked on these new headphones. Obviously, one thing that we always talk about, and I think as more and more people are playing mobile games, it's something that more and more people need to think about, is lag.
Yep.
I hope these are, latency free with a Bluetooth, earbud is never going to be perfect, but get it close enough that we can play games with these headphones and not have a huge discernible
because there's
lag,
a window, a millisecond window that your brain doesn't register. As long as it's below, it doesn't, like you said, there's no such thing as completely lag free, but if it's below a certain window, your brain bridges that gap and you don't notice it.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching this clip of the Chromecast. If you want to see the full episode, you can check the link down in the description, or you can just go search the Chromecast podcast on YouTube. But we appreciate you watching this clip. If you like the content, give us a thumbs up. Go down there and click subscribe, and make sure to click the bell notification right there next to it so you get a notification when we publish future episodes. We appreciate you watching. We'll catch you all in the next one. See you.